Okay, so welcome back. We're going to take a real quick look here at change in entropy of the universe, as this is one of the indicators of spontaneity, much like the free energy change to a system can be indicative of the spontaneity of a system. And so, change in entropy of the universe is going to be related to change in free energy of the system as long as temperature and pressure are constant. So, with temperature being constant, it's still going to get plugged into this particular equation here. And the reason for this is just like when delta G is negative, we have spontaneity in the direction shown. When we have delta S for the universe being positive, it's also going to be spontaneous in the direction shown. And so it's this negative sign really that links these two terms and lets them both be in agreement about spontaneity. So as we're looking here, it really doesn't matter what unit you use for delta G, because oftentimes this consideration is just going to be about the sign for the entropy of the universe. And if they want you to report it in a particular energy unit, it'll be very easy to convert the delta G value to that unit. So, with that in mind, what we're looking at here is this equation. So, we're thinking delta S of the universe is equal to negative delta G over temperature. So, we've got this for our equation. Got our delta S of the universe there. Don't forget the negative sign. That's a mistake that can often be made. As a matter of fact, I might have just made it, but you'll never know, because I deleted that section of the video. So with that being said, we've got our negative sign, and then we have the term negative 658 kilojoules for our free energy value. Temperature is going to be 303 Kelvin, and so we're going to solve for the entropy of the universe, and it should already be obvious. In terms of answering this piece of the question, is the process spontaneous? We already know it's spontaneous just by reading this. We don't need to have a delta S value to determine whether or not the process is spontaneous. We need to have a delta S of the universe value in order to be able to answer what is the value of delta S of the universe. So what we have right now is opposite parentheses negative 658 close parentheses divided by 303. And we end up with a value that is 2.17 kilojoules. Now I'm even going to put a positive there to remind me of that. So the entropy of the universe is going to be 2.17 kilojoules. And is the process spontaneous? Yes. Spontaneous in direction indicated. And so that covers both sides of that question. So spontaneity, if you've already got a free energy value, you don't need to go further to figure out if a process is spontaneous. But if they are asking for a specific value, the equation you can utilize is right here. Please don't forget that minus term or negative term. So good luck putting it to use for yourselves.